Imagine being stuck in an elevator with the CEO of a $3 billion company. Most people would be nervous, but Marcus, a black single dad, used that moment to change the future of smart technology, not just for his career, but for an entire building. What he said next left everyone speechless. Stay tuned to see how one chance encounter can turn an ordinary day into a life-altering opportunity. It was just another busy morning in the city, and Marcus, a 32-year-old single dad, was rushing to meet a client. With a 6-year-old son to care for and the endless pressures of balancing work and life, he was already exhausted by the time the day began.
The phone calls, the tight deadlines, they all added up to one stressful start. As he stepped into the sleek, modern elevator of the high rise where he worked, Marcus had no idea that today would be different. As the doors closed, he found himself standing beside Emily Reynolds, the CEO of the building's parent company.
He had only seen her name in the headlines, a woman who had turned the company into a $3 billion empire with her sharp mind and unshakable leadership. Nervous but trying to keep his composure, Marcus stood silently as the elevator began its ascent. But just as it started moving, the lights flickered and the elevator screeched to a halt. Marcus groaned. "Great," he muttered. "Just my luck." The emergency button did nothing, and Emily, unshaken, turned to him. "We'll be fine," she said calmly. Despite her assurance, Marcus couldn't stop thinking about the responsibilities waiting for him. Time was running out. The minutes dragged on, each one feeling longer than the last. Marcus had worked in this high-rise for years, but he'd never had a real conversation with Emily Reynolds, the CEO. She stood next to him, her posture perfect, exuding confidence and composure as if this were just another day at the office. It felt like an eternity in that elevator, and finally, Marcus decided to break the ice. "So, I guess this is one way to meet the CEO," he said with a half smile, trying to lighten the tension. Emily glanced at him, a subtle smile appearing. "Guess so. Hopefully, it's not the most memorable meeting." Marcus laughed. "Yeah, definitely not how I pictured my career-changing moment." Emily raised an eyebrow, intrigued. "Career-changing moment?" Interesting choice of words. "What do you do here, Marcus?" For the first time, the elevator didn't feel so cramped. It felt like a space where two people from completely different worlds were meeting without any distractions. Marcus began to open up, sharing his struggles as a single father and his passion for smart technology. As he spoke, Emily's expression softened, realizing how much Marcus was balancing. Smart technology has always intrigued me," she said. "We've integrated some of it, but there's still so much potential." Marcus, now feeling more confident, replied, "Oh, absolutely. I've got some ideas to really push the envelope." Emily's eyes lit up. "Let's hear them," she said with genuine curiosity. "I'm all ears." What started as a casual exchange between two strangers quickly evolved into something far more impactful. Marcus, feeling an unexpected surge of confidence, began to share his ideas about how smart buildings could do more than just house people. He explained how these buildings could be designed to enhance efficiency, cut down on energy consumption, and foster a sense of community among residents and workers. With a mix of excitement and passion, Marcus delved into the possibilities of using data analytics, machine learning, and automation to streamline building operations. He spoke about intelligent systems that could predict maintenance needs, adjust energy usage based on occupancy, and even create personalized environments for every individual inside the building. As the conversation unfolded, Emily, who had built a multi-billion-dollar empire, listened attentively, clearly impressed by the depth of Marcus's ideas. The minutes seemed to melt away as they brainstormed, and a genuine connection began to form. For Marcus, someone who had always been told to wait his turn, this felt like a breakthrough, not just for his career, but for the future of technology. Emily's eyes sparkled as she absorbed his words. "This could change everything," she said, leaning in with excitement. "You had just given me an idea that could revolutionize not only our building, but every building we manage. If we can integrate smart tech the way you've described, it could give us a major competitive edge." Marcus's heart raced as he realized this wasn't just a conversation. It was his moment to contribute in ways he had never dreamed. The elevator doors suddenly pinged, and the lights flickered back to life. They were free, but neither Marcus nor Emily moved right away. The reality of the situation had not yet fully sunk in. "Let's take this further," Emily said, her voice firm, but filled with excitement. "I think you've just become an important part of this company's future." Marcus, still trying to grasp the enormity of the conversation they just had, nodded slowly. "I wasn't expecting this. I don't even know what to say." Emily smiled, her expression warm but purposeful. "Say yes. We can make this work. Let's set up a meeting to dive deeper into your ideas." In that moment, Marcus knew his life had just taken a drastic turn. What started as an unexpected elevator ride had turned into an opportunity he could never have imagined. Over the following weeks, Marcus and Emily worked closely together, refining his ideas and integrating them into the company's existing smart building technology. They launched an initiative that dramatically reduced energy consumption by 30%, improved operational efficiency, and fostered a more connected environment for residents and workers. Marcus had not only found his voice, but was now an integral part of the company's cutting-edge future. A few months later, Marcus found himself standing before a room full of executives, ready to present the groundbreaking changes and Emily had made to the company's operations. The once overlooked single dad, who had spent years toiling away in the shadows, was now standing at the forefront of a $3 billion empire. Emily, the CEO who had recognized his potential, stood by his side, her smile proud and confident. As Marcus spoke, he shared how their collaborative efforts had revolutionized the company's use of smart technology. But the transformation wasn't just about the technology. Marcus had shown that innovation didn't only come from the corner offices or executive meetings. It came from every corner of the company, from the warehouse to the elevator. His story was a testament to the power of fresh ideas and the potential for change, no matter where you started. In that moment, Marcus realized how much could happen in the blink of an eye. A few minutes in an elevator, an unexpected conversation, had changed the trajectory of his life. What began as a chance encounter had led him to become an integral part of something far bigger than he ever imagined. If you loved how a black single dad got stuck with the CEO and changed the future of a $3 billion smart building, then join the Black Visionaries family. Hit that subscribe button because we're all about bringing you stories of empowerment, ambition, and incredible transformations. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Your support helps us grow, and together, we can inspire the world. Be a part of something bigger. See you in the next video.